Welcome to That Dubai podcast, the show where two Irish teachers try to navigate the desert heat, the skyscrapers, and a new city.
Hi guys, I'm Saoirse, teacher by day, brunch enthusiast by weekend, and loyal Carrefour shopper. If you're listening, Carrefour, we love your deals.
And I'm Ronan, also a teacher, currently on a mission to build a social life, find a great cup of coffee or a Guinness, and maybe one day get a delivery without 10 phone calls.
We moved to Dubai in August 2024, full of excitement, a little sunburnt, and definitely not fully prepared for expat life in the Gulf.
Now, we're here to share the real side of Dubai, not just the Instagram filters, but the lessons, the laughs, the surprises, and yes, the occasional wrong turn that adds 20 minutes to the drive.
Each week we'll be talking about all things Dubai, how to settle in, what to know for your first day of work, where to find a good roast dinner, and how to make the most of life in this amazing city. So whether you're planning the big move, fresh off the plane, or currently sitting in traffic thinking, is it always this busy? We've got the tips, stories, and real talk you didn't know you needed.
This is That Dubai podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to That Dubai podcast. It's been a while. Anyway, we thought we would play a game, just kind of a get to know you, or get to know us, rather, so that we can kind of, it's almost like a reintroduction, to be honest, Ronan.
What's your name?
I feel like we haven't recorded in ages.
We decided today to do that in the form of playing this game. I decided to randomly buy on Amazon. Well, I start or you start? Okay. If you were going to buy me a present, knowing nothing about me other than what I look like, what would it be?
Is there a budget cap?
The game didn't put money, it's just...
If I had to buy a present, what would it be? I don't know why I'm thinking hand cream or moisturiser or something.
I've actually got some of the softest hands.
I know, yeah, and I think that's why I'd probably hand moisturiser or like a face cream or something would be like kind of up your street.
So long as it's, you know, that brand that we're not allowed to mention, but the one that we always go to in the mall. It's like a shower, but it's not quite a shower. The other one.
Yeah, I don't know. Can I ask you what you would buy me if you knew nothing other than my appearance?
God.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
It is. Probably shoes.
Okay, why?
Because everyone needs shoes, and you have so many. But then I wouldn't know that, because I don't know you.
No, you just know my appearance.
Oh. I don't know what I could...
Like, how would you know what shoes to buy me?
Probably glasses. New glasses. Every blind person needs more glasses.
Okay, next question. This is kind of off script, it's not in the game, but anyway. ChatGPT gave me this one, guys. What's the most Dubai habit you've accidentally picked up since moving here? I think I know the answer to this one, but go for it.
The first thing that's coming to mind is valet. Valet parking. Honestly, I don't even know if I didn't even know what it was before I moved here. And now I get disappointed when I get to a new pool and it's like, there's no valet. I filter in my mind places that have valet parking.
Okay, so yeah, addiction to valet is your new most Dubai habit ever.
Absolutely. If you haven't used valet before, just drive somewhere and find somewhere with valet. It's great. Well, I'll ask you another question. Do you think I was popular in school? Tread carefully.
I don't, but I think you should have been.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, I feel like people maybe didn't give you a chance or something. I feel like you should have been in the popular crowd, but I don't think you were. Like, because you're really nice, very friendly, very sociable. Like, I mean, you fit the popular characteristics of like being approachable, friendly, and like kind of social and knowing everyone. You know so many people. Ronan will literally walk down the street and like say hi to everybody.
Whether they say hi back.
Yeah, whether or not they say hi back, but like no, you're very like outgoing. So that wouldn't make me think like, yeah, people know this guy, he would be popular. I think you should have been if you weren't. I don't think you were, but could have been.
Should have been.
Should have been. Okay, as a child, what do you think I wanted to be?
A hairdresser.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. It wasn't that, but okay.
A hairdresser, or after what I saw at the Dubai Sevens the other day, I don't know, a belly dancer, maybe. Some moves at Shaggy, I tell you, they were, yeah. What, am I well off?
Yeah, I wanted to be an actress, I want to be on stage.
Dancer,
okay, fine, yeah, fair enough.
Very similar.
You were close, yeah.
Very, very similar.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm going to ask you one of my ChatGPT ones. Yeah, right. What's the most dramatic thing you've done to save 5 dirhams? You know, one of those days where you've saved 5 dirhams, but then you go and spend like 500 dirhams on a brunch.
To be honest, this happens to me on a weekly basis, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably like upping the Carrefour order or like, upping something that for a delivery, whether it be like a takeaway or to save the 5 dirham on delivery, but then I end up giving like a 10 dirham tip to the driver. So it's like completely I just order more food, which ends up going in the bin, plus a higher tip for the driver. So that's a bit of a kind of, that it makes no financial sense, but...
It's like what you were doing this morning. You were like, oh, I need something to get to the free delivery. And I was like, how much are you off? And you were like, 100 dirham.
Oh, okay, my turn. What was your first impression of me?
Oh, my first impression was, I would say quite just like headstrong.
Okay.
Just very like, knew what you wanted kind of thing.
Okay.
Confident, I would say. Can we talk about this year in Dubai?
Yeah.
Second year.
Year 2.
How's that gone down?
It's definitely, I think, been a smoother ride this year than it was when we first got out here, because less overwhelming, shall we say. Like, we came back to the same place, like we didn't have to move house, didn't have to move school, all of the medical stuff was done, visa was still the same. I suppose anyone who's moved abroad knows what that first year is like, and just how chaotic and overwhelming and trying to find your feet, trying to find your social group, everything. And it's just kind of like an overwhelming, like your senses just kind of go into overdrive. So yeah, I think this year has been smoother. That's how I'm going to say it. Smoother.
Yeah, I'd agree. A lot easier. Still though, like, there's a lot to learn in Dubai. But then, yeah, coming back in August was like, yeah, it was really nice to come back on that first week and actually have social plans. Rather than like, last year, I remember we had like our afternoon tea thing in work, and I felt like our whole social life kind of revolved around people we were just meeting. And there wasn't really much of a choice to it. It was just, well, this situation we're in, we need to make friends. And I remember like that week before we moved back, I was like reaching out to people on Instagram, just been like, haven't seen you in like 6 or 7 weeks. And it's a much more comforting feeling, especially when you're leaving home, when you're coming over here and you already have plans.
Yeah, you're just coming back to familiarity, isn't that it? Like it's not all new. It's not as unknown as it was. I mean, there's still a lot to learn, like you said, but it's not as big of a jump the second year.
Shall we do one more question? Some of these are like, we don't know each other, but okay. Do you think I fall in love easily? Why? Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, guys, Ronan is the biggest romantic and a person who just loves love. So yeah, I think if Ronan is given an opportunity to fall in love, he will do it fast and quickly and time again.
I am a risk. I'm a trip hazard.
No, he's very open-hearted, very caring, and loves love. That's kind of the best. Very, very, very open-hearted is probably the best word I have. Right. Okay. Do I seem like someone who would get a name tattooed on myself?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Well, firstly, because you've told me this. Secondly, I feel like you're a person who's you struggle to commit to something like that. Like when we got our tattoos, I feel like that was the first kind of time around, like I'd seen you make quite a spontaneous decision.
Yeah, okay.
Something serious.
Okay.
Like, you kind of jumped into that one. I didn't see that coming.
No, I'm generally the pros and cons list type of girl. The one that takes like a month to decide what she wants. Him
and hawing about it, and one of the things you regularly say is, sure, I could wake up tomorrow and not want it. That's what you said, like, kind of something along those lines of like, you could wake up in the morning and not, like, change your mind or something. Whereas for me, I'm kind of like, any tattoo I've got, it's just been like 24 hours. But yeah, absolutely not. No name.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. What does my Instagram tell you about me?
I think your Instagram tells me that you don't really care if people know about your life necessarily every month or every 2 months. You just keep people updated when something you like has happened. I feel like you don't really care for approval or for anything like that. It's just when something that you are happy about happens, you post it. Whereas I feel like there's a lot of people out here in particular who have that like pressure to post the best thing ever every weekend, every Friday, every Saturday, whatever. They post they're at a new pool, they're at something. But like, I mean, you only post if you're like if you actually or something like that. Like you rarely post about stuff at the time.
No.
It tells me that you're quite private about stuff.
Yeah.
You don't.
Such a backdated. What is it? Post. Like you post the post after the time.
Like
I don't know what that's called.
backdating, like
Backdating the post, yeah, probably.
But like, yeah, you don't like people knowing where you are at a certain time, and fair enough.
Yeah, like we're actually so opposite in terms of Instagram, because like Ronan loves Instagram and like will update your Instagram like daily if you're doing stuff, like if you're busy. If you've got a busy day, like yeah, you would post like really regular. Whereas I'm like a maybe once a month type of a post, if even, and that might not even be a post. It could just be a picture on my story, like once a month.
Yeah,
but I think you like the creativity side of it more.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I started the podcast, like, or wanted to start it. I think we should probably finish up there.
Okay.
But what I would love to know is because like obviously these questions are here and we're picking them. I'd love to have questions that like we haven't made for each other or that the games haven't made. So what I'm gonna say is Saoirse's gotta be pay extra close attention to the Instagram now. If you have any ideas, please send Saoirse a message on Instagram on our That Dubai Podcast Instagram.
And I'll get back to you in 2 to 6 months.
I will make sure that she personally responds to you via Instagram. But yeah, we will finish up there and see you next time.
So long!